Do not redeem.
Do not redeem it.
Don't redeem it.
Redeem it?
3 simple words
Do not redeem! No!
that started off as a way to make scammers angry
You did not have to redeem this!
has become some sort of catchphrase for scams and transcended into a meme.
Do not redeem the card!
What?
Do not redeem!
But you told me to.
Do not redeem!
But Do Not Redeem didn't just break scammers' headsets. It's actually played a huge role in breaking the scammers' business models.
Why did you redeem it? Why did you do it?
5 years ago, you could walk into a Target or grocery store and buy thousands of dollars worth of gift cards without even a second glance. But not today. Things have changed.
Grocery store employees are actually now being trained
to help recognize when customers may be about to fall victim.
The training they're now receiving is changing the game.
Do Not Redeem isn't just an angry scammer meme. It's a meme that has changed the world. And you play a big role in that. Let's go back to 2018, when scammer after scammer after scammer would demand gift cards.
Can you pay 5,000 by gift card? It will solve every problem, man. 4 pieces of 500, okay?
Target gift card worth of $1,000, 4 of them.
Can you still hear me?
I need a Target gift card of $9,000.
These are scammers that I had spent hours on the phone with, pretending to be a victim, and they were expecting to get a code off of the back of a gift card.
Oh my gosh.
But we devised a plan to make them angry, a fake Google Play Store. Any code that I typed in this box would look like the gift card was redeemed.
Ma'am, do not,
Enter the code.
do not redeem it! No!
And here's Steve, one of the most iconic do not redeem scammers.
Send me a clear picture.
Yeah, I'm going ahead and just typing in the digits or whatever.
Scammers convince their victims to install remote control software, and he is connected to my computer, watching exactly what I'm doing. He can see everything that I see, everything that you see.
Sorry, I'm not very good.
Just for our
So when I
pleasure,
type this
let's
code
go ahead
into
and
the Google,
start.
do not redeem.
Do not redeem it. Don't redeem it. Don't redeem it.
Redeem it?
3 simple words
Do not redeem! No!
that started off as a way to make scammers angry
You did
there's
not
something-
have to redeem this!
has become some sort of catchphrase for scams and transcended into a meme.
Do not redeem the card!
What?
Do not redeem!
But you told me to.
Do not redeem!
But Do Not Redeem didn't just break scammers' headsets. It's actually played a huge role in breaking the scammers' business models.
Why did you redeem it? Why did you do it?
5 years ago, you could walk into a Target or grocery store and buy thousands of dollars worth of gift cards without even a second glance. But not today. Things have changed.
Grocery store employees are actually now being trained
To help recognize when customers may be about to fall victim.
The training they're now receiving is changing the game.
Do Not Redeem isn't just an angry scammer meme. It's a meme that has changed the world. And you play a big role in that. Let's go back to 2018, when scammer after scammer after scammer would demand gift cards.
Can you pay 5,000 by gift card? It will solve every problem, man. 4 pieces of 500, okay?
Target gift card worth of $1,000, 4 of them.
Can you still hear me?
I need a Target gift card of $9,000.
These are scammers that I had spent hours on the phone with, pretending to be a victim, and they were expecting to get a code off of the back of a gift card.
Oh my gosh.
But we devised a plan to make them angry, a fake Google Play Store. Any code that I typed in this box would look like the gift card was redeemed.
Ma'am, do not.
Enter the code. You'll
Do
be
not
prompted to
redeem
enter
it.
your code.
No.
And here's Steve, one of the most iconic do not redeem scammers.
Send me a clear picture.
Yeah, I'm going ahead and
Okay.
just typing in the digits or whatever.
Scammers convince their victims to install remote control software, and he is connected to my computer, watching exactly what I'm doing. He can see everything that I see, everything that you see.
Sorry, I'm not very good with the computers.
So when I type this code into the Google Play Store, he's panicking. He wants that code. He's going to sell that code and basically convert it into cash. And that's how the scam works. So when he sees me typing the gift card into Google Play,
Oh, that's easy.
all hell breaks loose.
Okay.
Ma'am, why
Alright,
did you
hold on a
do this?
second. So,
Why did you do this? Ma'am, why did you redeem?
hold on. Let me go ahead and do the next card for you then, Steve.
Are
you mad? Are you mad? Why are you redeeming cards?
Hello, Steve? Is
Are
it you?
you mad?
The reason scammers like Steve got so angry is because they were watching the money melt away before their very eyes.
Let me-
Why the f are you redeeming the card?
scratch off the next one.
Why are you redeeming?
Hold on.
Why are you redeeming?
I wasn't just saying that I bought a gift card, they could see it and they believed it.
Steve, you told me you wanted the cards. This is so you won't bother my
Then
family
why the
again.
f are you redeeming? Why are you redeeming? Why are you redeeming?
Because you want the cash.
Why did you redeem it? Why did you redeem
I'm
it?
doing it because you told me to give you
I am gonna
cash.
f your
It
ass.
says right here,
I am gonna f your
how
ass.
to redeem Google cards. I'm just, gosh, calm down, Steve.
And Steve is not the only scammer that we made angry. We made a lot of scammers very angry.
Do not redeem. Do not redeem. Do
Sorry.
not redeem.
What don't
Do
you
not
want me to do?
Do not redeem.
Okay, John, you ready to let it rip? It says we're redeeming.
No,
Press
cancel.
X to pay respect.
Cancel it. Cancel it. Cancel it. Cancel
No,
it.
if I click cancel, you won't get money.
Cancel
I
it.
owe you money, John.
I told you to cancel it.
I can't
I told you
cancel
to
it.
cancel it. Right now you
I'm
cancel it.
trying to cancel it. It's not
Cancel it.
working. Oh, shoot, I clicked confirm.
Put it in your ass. You put it this on your ass.
How much cash?
That's another 2 cards sent over
Are
to
you
the government.
Hey, Richard, are you mother? You have no brain. Are you dumb?
No,
again,
again,
you
I
I
say
idiot?
to you, Mr.
Why you're not
President,
listening to me?
I am
Shut up.
listening to you.
I'm listening to something else. Again and again, redeem it.
I'm listening to
Are
you.
you done?
You just said send me the card,
Idiot.
and so I clicked
Okay.
confirm, and I sent it to you.
Shut
Honey, why aren't you
Why
thanking me for
are you
saving your
using
job?
You take all 1,500. You take all 1,500. What are you doing, ma'am? What are you doing? I don't understand. What do you want to show yourself? You are very smart.
Why are you yelling at me?
You motherfucker, you don't know how to talk.
I sent you
Out of your mouth.
$2,000 back to back to back to back to back.
You didn't send the
4 times.
You sent the
$500, $500, $500.
You are a fucking stupid
I
lady.
spent all day. I spent all day on the phone. I sent all that money to you.
The whole day. You fucking yourself. You fucking to me. You fucking commit a joke.
Don't you dare. I sent you $2,000, and that's how you repay me. The nerve.
You listen to me.
No,
You think I don't listen to me?
you are not nice. If you want the next card, you have to say sorry because you've been very naughty.
Okay. Okay, listen to me. Open the notepad. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do. Don't do. Otherwise, I will send the cops to your house.
Okay,
If you do it.
Amazon Mancy, 55.
No. Don't do it.
D is in
Don't
David,
do it. You must have
7P,
You kill lady. Don't do it.
Y,
You must
4.
have
Don't talk to me like that. I'm giving you the money.
Then I'm asking you. Don't do it.
If you say that to me again, you're not going to get this money. Just say that to me one more time.
Okay. I don't want your money.
Could you say that one more time?
Fucking money. You stupid fucking lady. You stupid fucking lady.
You know
Don't do it. Don't
I'm
do
sending
it.
it to you
Don't
anyway.
do it.
God is my witness.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
God is
Don't
my
do it.
witness. I am an honest woman. You sent me that money. It's your money. I couldn't keep it. I wouldn't be able to sleep with myself at night. Wait, cancel it?
Cancel it. I know you are doing your jokes with me. You are trying to yourself, right? You are trying to yourself, right?
500 has been...
yourself,
Okay,
right?
good.
You are a fucking bitch, man. You know you are a fucking bitch. Very, very
No,
bad.
I'm not really much of a beach lady. I prefer the city.
Are you illiterate?
So
Suzy, are you illiterate?
I think I found out
बुर्का बेटी अपना ही बकरी है
that
अपना
you
ही
can do
बकरी है
this.
बुर्का बेटी
When you click
No,
redeem over
cancel
here
that.
on the left side,
Cancel that.
It-
Oh my god. Suzy,
it pops this up, and then you can... So I'm just going to see if this will work since you're connected.
Suzy, don't do that.
Let me see if this will work or not. Hopefully it will.
Suzy, don't do that.
Oh, good.
देख समा का बूढ़ अपना अकाउंट में ऐड कर लेता है अपना अकाउंट में रिडीम कर लिया बुर्का बेटी पूरी
Okay.
दे दिया अरे you mother
That's easier than I thought it would be.
Mother, you don't understand what I'm telling you. You don't know English. You
Okay.
illiterate, you motherfucker.
Let me go ahead and do the next few for you.
Wait. Don't redeem it. Don't redeem it. Don't redeem it.
Redeem it?
No.
Why not? Okay, honey.
Don't
So
redeem it. Don't redeem it. No.
there we go. Redeem the code. That's what it says on the back. So I don't understand why you don't want me to redeem it. Okay, say wait if you want me to redeem it.
Okay, wait.
Okay. Oh, we did it. Look.
Hello.
Hey, Abel, hello?
You
I think
did
there's
not
something-
have to redeem this. You did not have to redeem this, ma'am. You did not have to redeem this. Why did you do it?
I think the phone.
Why did you do it? No, you did not have to redeem this. Why did you do this? Why did you do this?
This is added to you. Now you see what you did.
Wait,
Do you see what you
sorry.
did?
Hey,
You see what
Abel,
you did?
calm down.
Do you see
What's
what you
going
did?
on?
Do you see? Do you see? Do you see what you did? Do you see what you did? Do
Yeah,
you
it
see
says
what you did?
500.
I told you not to do. I
Isn't
told
that
you
what you're
not
supposed to do?
it. No, you had to read it to me. You had to read it to me.
Steve?
Me.
Huh?
You had to give it to me.
I thought I was giving it. I thought this is what you.
You put it on your own account. You
Wait.
put this money to yourself.
What?
You did this to yourself. You did this to yourself.
Wait.
You send the
Well,
money to
how do I give it to you?
yourself
Okay, how do I give it to you? Can I send it to you?
Why are you not listening? Ma'am, you need to listen. You need to listen to me.
I'm
You are doing
trying.
stuff without even
I'm
listening
trying.
to me.
I'm trying to listen.
You are ending my life. You are ending my life.
No,
You are
I'm trying to give you the
why
money.
did you do this? Why did you do this? Ma'am, I don't have a Google account. I don't have a Google account. Listen to me. Why did you do this? Why did you do this? Why did you just did this? You are trying to tease me. Are you trying to tease me? You're trying to tease me. You just added $500 to your account.
Take a breath.
Ma'am, no, I cannot. No,
What if
need
you
to
make
calm
a
down.
Google
You
account?
need to listen to what I'm
It's
saying.
free.
No,
It doesn't
I
cost any
cannot do
money.
that.
And then
Why
I can
would
send
do
it to you.
in front of me?
I can send it to you.
No, I don't. I will not share my personal email with you.
I got a pack. You
No,
understand?
no, that's not
What?
what I said.
What?
I said
What?
you don't have to put them. You don't have to put them on the computer.
You're not listening to me.
Never gets old talking to you.
Cancel it.
So, Joe, I hope you're
Cancel it.
I hope you're getting. I
Cancel
hope
it.
each one of these is 500. I believe if I click redeem, it'll go right to you.
Oh no. Cancel. You listening to me? Are you listening to me? Are
It's
you listening to me?
This one has $500 on it.
Are you listening to me?
Yes.
Are you listening to me?
Yes.
What are you doing?
I'm helping you win. See, it says.
No, you're not helping me win. You're helping me lose. You're helping me lose.
No, you
Lose,
win
lose.
because I put
You're helping me
$500.
lose. You're helping me 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 lose. You're not helping me to win. You're helping me to lose. Cancel it. Cancel it, Mata. Cancel it. Cancel it.
Cancel or confirm? Cancel or confirm? Which one?
Cancel.
Confirm?
Cancel.
Okay, you want to cancel.
Cancel.
It's not working. I'm clicking cancel. It doesn't work.
Close it.
Maybe
Close it.
Let me try
Close
clicking.
it.
Let me try
Close
clicking confirm. Hold on.
No.
Okay, that worked. It wasn't the cancel button. It was the confirm button. There you go. You're winning. This really never gets old. There's something magic about it.
Why are you adding them?
What else are you supposed to do with them? That's how you want. That's what you want me to do.
Why are you adding them?
Because it says to do it on the back.
Don't add them.
Yes.
Why the are you adding them?
Excuse me? Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Hello?
Hold on.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Wait. Okay.
Hello?
Okay.
Ma'am? Hello?
Yes, Mickey. I'm trying to redeem this for president.
Ma'am? Hello? You don't need to do it. I said you don't need to do it. Why you reading by yourself?
I'm doing that for you. So you take the card.
Do not touch the computer.
It says right here, redeem the code. It's easy. You paste it in there.
Sir,
You click redeem.
You're not loading
It
into my
says,
account.
are
You're
you,
loading into
and
your
then you
account.
click
You're not
confirm,
loading into your account.
and it worked.
Hey, you
What did you say to me, young man?
Are you mad?
Are you mad, bro?
Are you mad?
Are you mad?
You mad, bro?
Okay, let me get this straight. You're mad at me for doing exactly what you wanted to do.
I am not having to do
I
it.
went to the store, I bought your dang card, and now I'm giving you the money, but you're yelling at me. You just click redeem.
No.
It's easy.
Oh my God, why you are reading this?
$500.
No.
Yeah,
Richard.
to give that. Oh, shoot. You know what? Hold on. Let me see if you get the money. I'm trying to.
I'm gonna block your account.
I'm
gonna send you all the money, man. I'm going to block your account. Wait, I'm block my account.
Okay.
Richard.
Here we go. Okay. Did you get that?
I'm going to block
there?
your account.
Randy, are you
You're
there?
not listening to me. You're not
Randy,
listening to me.
You there? You got it, right? I see it on my
Yes.
screen.
Why don't you listen to me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud. I can hear you loud and clear there, Dave.
You guys have shared so many of these clips.
What?
Do not redeem.
So many do not redeem moments have gone viral on the internet. The amount of conversations that have sparked from this, I think, has truly played a role in changing the way gift cards work.
A consumer alert for you tonight. Before you buy any gift cards, you might want to double check that they actually end up in the right hand.
People getting fooled into sending criminals gift cards.
The scheme, nothing new, but what companies are doing about it, that is new.
Today, there are warnings at every checkout.
Signs are now going up at the racks where those gift cards are sold.
Employees are educated about the signs of gift card scams.
We learned cashiers at local stores may be the difference in stopping these crimes.
And I know firsthand that some of you that put those initiatives together have seen these clips and watched these videos.
I mean, it feels really good to be able to stop it and to know that all of the cashiers that work here would be able to stop it.
You have been a part of changing the world.
I am so happy you were here.
I'm happy I was too.
These videos, to me, aren't just funny. They're meaningful, and there's been such a big impact.
Jean has a message for the man who called her.
I thought if he calls back again, I'm going to tell him to get off his lazy fat butt and go get a job.
That said, things have changed a bit.
There's this place where you can go get your car washed. They have a sign that says Bitcoin ATM right near me.
Great. That we're gonna work.
Scammers stopped going after the $500 gift card, mostly because they couldn't, but also because they've gotten so much more greedy.
I always thought it was crazy because it's like, who goes and gets their car washed and then wants to buy Bitcoin?
They realized they could go after your 401k. They could go after your retirement. They could go after everything.
But I guess in a situation like this, it makes sense because my car's dirty and I owe a guy a bunch of money. So it's like I can get two things done in one time.
For the past few years, scammers have shifted into using cryptocurrency. They wanted me to deposit cash in an ATM that they could convert to crypto. And that's where the partnership with Kraken has come in.
455, Tony. 455, baby. That's gotta be worth a couple stacks.
455? 455?
Yeah, baby.
Right now?
Now we're talking, huh?
Everything that happened with the Google Play Store, we had visions about crypto. Kraken and their engineering and fraud team put together this custom environment for me to fight back against scammers. It looks like I have a significant amount of Bitcoin on their exchange.
Dumbass, you typed the wrong address. I gave you the right address, still you typed the wrong address.
Scammers can see it. They're on my computer watching. They're even sometimes controlling the screen in real time. But then I make a mistake.
Look at it right
Where's
there.
the starting tree?
BGKP, 3GK.
Look at the starting.
I don't know. I could have swore. I know I typed it right. Wait a second.
Call them right away. Call them right now. Call them. That is what I'm saying. Call them right now. 3 times I give it to you. Right address. Still you mention it wrong.
That's $450,000.
Call them. Call the support and tell them that was not the right address. Go ahead. Tell them.
That's $450,000.
You make a mistake.
Joe.
That is what I'm talking about right now.
How could you mess up this badly?
I already gave you the right address. You made a mistake.
Why did you do that, Joe? Why'd you pick a 3? It looks just like a B.
You did it. Literally.
Can you take over that our wallet? Can the president take over
I cannot do that.
$450,000. What the f is wrong with you? Can you listen to me? You're not sending money to business. I have the wrong wallet.
Should we start with 1?
I have a question.
Sir, you don't need to say that. What's wrong with you?
Let's just take a step back.
Right. My God.
Did you want to withdraw the full $5,000? I think it's actually more than
But you have
$5,000.
the wrong wallet. You have the wrong wallet. What does it matter if I want to withdraw or not? You have the wrong wallet. It's what I'm trying to tell you.
According to my records, it's the correct wallet. It was successful. The transfer was successful.
No, ma'am. You have the wrong wallet, ma'am. You have the wrong wallet. You have the wrong wallet.
Sir, please don't cry.
No, don't
This should
send
go
it, Kelly.
through
Don't
in
send it.
about 15 minutes usually.
No.
Would you say?
Don't send it.
Yes,
No,
usually, and then make
no.
sure you hit refresh. Hit refresh. Like
Okay.
every
Don't send
2
it,
3
Peter.
minutes.
So did you say
Don't
send?
send it.
Are you shouting send it?
No.
It is already sent.
No.
Go.
Cancel.
Go.
Cancel it.
Yes.
Confirmation number.
No.
Confirmation number
Don't send it.
88
Guys, no.
We already.
Eight.
Yes, of course, we already sent it. We sent it as you
sir,
requested.
don't fucking send it.
Yes,
Don't
we
send
just
it,
sent it.
no.
We just sent it. The confirmation
Fuck
is
you.
880869. And thank you again for using my coin.
Fuck you both, man. You did the wrong shit. Fuck you.
100%.
Listen. You need to type it in the box. Mother Jones for the Yota. You don't need to withdraw that.
Do not do that.
Verify us. Verify us now. Can you verify us?
Okay, the last step is to verify. This is crucial. Don't mess this up.
Let's just let him do it.
Don't do that. Don't do that anything.
Okay.
Don't do that.
This is 7 million. Don't mess this up, Steve.
Yes. Yes, I will not.
And then do we just click withdraw?
Wait. Don't.
Yeah.
Well, for some reason, if I click 100.
No.
Oh, it went through. It went
Hey,
through.
we're verified.
Do you even listen?
Steve doesn't. Steve, you sound sad. This is their happy day. Steve, that's $6 million we just verified. This is incredible.
Hey, Steve.
Steve?
Are you there? Steve?
Steve?
So Steve died somewhere.
What?
Wait, he said he died. Oh, rip. Rest in peace, Steve.
Steve.
My hope and Kraken's hope is that the same thing happens, that enough of these videos are shared, enough of these viral moments of scammers being angry that they didn't get the crypto will change the industry. And some of that's happening already. Again, I don't want to take full credit for any of this. There are so many people involved in these things, but there's already key legislative movements in place to ban things like ATM gift cards, and there's already so much more being done in the scam space and cryptocurrency. I'm super proud to be a part of it. And again, thank you for being a part of it. Thank you for sharing these videos. Thank you for commenting and being you. As I always say, you're valuable and you matter. And it's because of stuff like this. We have changed the world, guys. It means so much to me that you're here watching and commenting, submitting strange scams that you want me to investigate. And I hope you learned something through this video. I hope you had a chance to laugh. I know some of you that have watched for years, this might be a bit nostalgic as it is for me, but thank you. And as always, wait, I already said that you're valuable and you matter, so I will see you next time.
Hello, St. Stephen and Will Freeman.
Hello.
Howdy.
Welcome to a Sunday evening hootenanny.
What is the occasion?
Well, you see, all is of God. It's through God and for God. And you know what? That's just kind of like worth rejoicing about.
I hope he appreciates all the rejoicing that we're doing on his behalf.
Yeah. Did you happen to see this morning's show, Mr. Freeman?
Bits and pieces.
Well, I'm proud to announce that I finally got through to JG. And,
get right out of town. Now I know you're lying right from the start.
Well, let me tell you what the victory was. It's not really worth bragging on too much, but JG came in the pre-show, right? Because he doesn't want to be trapped, right?
Oh,
that's right. He doesn't mind scouring hundreds, maybe thousands of hours of this channel just to find a goddamn snippy soundbite to make me look bad. He didn't want to be caught making look bad, so he'll come into the pre-show and talk to me. But as soon as I hit live, he disappears. Same with Jill. Jill will only come in when I'm live, so that's just the opposite with Jill. He wants to come in and browbeat when I'm live, but if he's in the back office, I tend to bring him in on the after show, but no, he won't have anything to do with the after show.
I know what the difference is, Ace. JG's smart enough to be ashamed of the things he believes. Jill's not smart enough to know he should be ashamed.
Okay, so
that is an astute observation.
Yes,
absolutely.
Yeah, so JG came in the before show this morning, and I pressed him against the wall. I said, "Listen, you come in to beat me up about my so-called worldview. You beat me up thoroughly, but out of hundreds of hours with you, you have never told me your worldview. What is it? What is it? What is it?" So finally he admits, okay, well, his worldview is you must start with God. I said, okay, cool. That's cool. We can go with that. You must start with God. And then somehow he gingerly says, and then end with God. I mean, it wasn't a full commitment. It starts with God, but he didn't really sound enthusiastic about saying it ends with God. He did say he's the Alpha and Omega, right? He's the Alpha. Therefore, he must conclude that it ends with God. I said, oh my goodness, JG, that means you're a universalist. if it's all out of God and all ends up into God, that God is the Alpha and Omega, you must be a universalist.
Oh,
And
wait, let me finish the story. Then he immediately set his hair on fire and ran into traffic.
exactly. Yeah. I said, you must be a universalist, because if it starts with God and it ends with God, then the middle must also be of God. Oh my God, that's when he started shitting bricks, and he absolutely wouldn't commit to the middle being of God, because we both agreed that the middle was kind of like chaos. You know, it looks like a mess right now. It starts with God, it ends with God, and what's in the middle? That would also be God, because, you know, our favorite scripture on this channel is Romans 11:32, that all is out of God, through God, and for God. But, oh man, Mr. Freeman, he would not commit to the through. It starts, it ends, but he gingerly said it ends, because if he would admit that the middle part, the chaos part, is also of God, God is the beginning, the middle, and the end, he has to rearrange his whole thinking, because his whole thinking is just like Christianity. And Christianity believes, point blank, that there are two gods. One is the source of good, and the other God, he's the source of evil.
Bingo.
Yeah. So they believe in two gods, and he believes in two gods, because he won't say that the chaos is of God. It must not be of God. So that must mean, logically, that God is the beginning, and then somebody else started this middle part of chaos, and they're competing with each other. And so obviously, according to Christian mythology, the evil God wins the biggest number of people and real estate in the end.
So did you actually get them to define what a God was?
No, I didn't go that direction.
I just, because of the whole Trinity argument, they will admit to there being other supernatural beings, but it's that thing that Paul says about the God of this world that they struggle with, it seems like.
Yeah, and I just 2 days ago, I made a show in which I expressed my displeasure with those guys and said that they were imposters and vain praters and of the circumcision, and they must be gagged. I mean, I emphasized it to the max. They must be gagged.
Oh my goodness.
From Titus chapter 1, verses 10 and 11, they must be gagged. They're of the circumcision. They're vain praters. They're imposters. Okay, so I went on and on and on and explained it as if I were a real theologian.
Right.
Up on my toes, you know. And it thoroughly pissed off everybody involved. And I was mainly going after, you know, the usual suspects, Preterists and JG, and I threw St. Tommy in with the mix because he defends those guys. And St. Tommy came unglued.
Yeah, I've been seeing him freaking out in the comments, but I couldn't understand why he was so upset. Now the other piece to the puzzle has arrived.
Yes, he came unglued because I said, Tommy, you defend those guys. You actually say, brother JG, brother Jill.
But why
Paul
condemn
says
that?
they're imposters. They're vain
Right, but
brothers.
he's trying to be ecumenical. He's trying to bring all of the different members of the body of Christ together into one functional skeleton, right?
That's what he's trying to do, yeah.
That's what he's trying to do.
He doesn't have the courage to cut them off and gag their mouth. And so so JG and you know, comes in, and can only guess he was somewhat influenced by that video, because I called him out specifically in that video for clipping a soundbite out of the thousands of hours of this channel. He clips the goddamn soundbite that says, where I'm arguing with you and Wildheart, in which I say, I don't care about the truth. And he kept playing that over again, that I don't care about the truth. Because, you know, I was trying to communicate that I care about you, Will Freeman, and I care about Wildheart. I don't care about the truth. I don't care about the Bible. I care about you. But I couldn't get it out because you and Wildheart were arguing with me so vehemently that JG found this beautiful little soundbite to make me look like a damn fool. And he kept playing it over and over again, but he can't find out of thousands of hours anything good to clip. No, he is Nancy Grace. He is a harpy. And
did it hurt you in your heart that he would do such a thing?
yes, that it just absolutely proves that he's an imposter. He can't find the good in
Wait.
anything.
It proves something that you already suspected, but you're surprised at his behavior.
Well, I always have, you always want to give a fellow an even break or, hope for the best. And I just eternally hope to see something good come out of him. And I give him every chance in the world, and every time he disappoints me.
Yeah, but you think you can resolve this. This is an internal issue for JG because your answer has remained consistent. He continues to kick against the bricks over and over again until his shins bleed. He comes back again and again and again and accomplishes nothing. And he's going to do that until he recognizes that he has held on very tightly to a bad argument for God. There are much better arguments than the transcendental argument.
And Ace, when you say that you give him all the breaks and hope for the best and all that stuff, that's called the principle of charity in philosophy. And JG doesn't do that with people. He doesn't take that step where he's hoping for the best for you and assuming that you mean, like what you say and all that other stuff. Like
his goal is to demonize you.
Yeah, and to embarrass you and to make you look bad.
Now, if I can, since we're talking about truth, definitions of words matter to people who are seriously looking at this. And I've noticed that they have these people that you're referring to are the same people that have a hard time with the term demigod. Are you familiar with that term?
I've heard you use it.
Stephen?
Once, yeah. In my life, at least.
What about you, Halsey? Have you heard the term demigod?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you know what it means?
Not quite a full god, a sort of an interbreed between a god and something else. It's not
correct.
Quite
no, that's right. That's exactly it. It's a mixed breed between a human and some sort of divine being. Now, if you don't believe in the Trinity and then you kind of have to admit that that's what Jesus is. Based on the definition of the words in the story that's told. Is that something that rings true, that Jesus is the mix of a human and divine coming together and making a being?
Are you just looking out loud?
For it. Sorry.
Well, Freeman, are you just thinking out loud, or are you asking me a specific
I'm
question?
asking you and Stephen mainly because, it's part of your belief system.
Yeah, I guess I can go along with it, but I wouldn't feel comfortable using the term.
That's what I want to get to. Tell me why.
I probably can get along without the term.
Tell me why it's offensive.
Because my hero is Paul, and Paul says, have a pattern of sound words that you hear from me. And I didn't see him use the word demigod, so I feel comfortable not using the word. If you find comfort in it, okay, fine, whatever. I don't use any terms about Trinity either. I can talk plenty about the amazing purpose of God, the Aeonian purpose of God.
But you don't talk about the Trinity because of something you've expressed before. It's not logical.
Yeah, so many Trinitarian words are just not in the Bible, and I could care less about it.
I think you have a Jehovah's Witness at your back door. I don't know if you can hear the doorbell ringing, but there's a Jill.
Yeah. Do you want him to come in?
He's going to want to talk about demigods, I imagine.
That's not my topic.
It's up to you. Yeah. It's your room.
I'm in agreement with Ace. I couldn't care less.
We'll give him a try, but I'm in the mood to gag somebody. So let's see if this harpy.
Well, at least let him get his victory lap out. He has to do his victory lap before the race. That's his pattern.
Okay, turn your mic on, Harpy Jill. I guess you've already gone to work on your carburetor in the garage, so we'll put you in the back room until you express interest in coming in again.
Well, the
Because
only reason that I bring the thing up about the demigod thing, Ace, is because it's just it's a word, and it has a meaning, and the meaning applies. And when it seems to me that Christians, not universalists, but Trinitarians, have to be dishonest about that. They have to be. But I don't see a reason for someone who doesn't believe in the Trinity to shy away from that term just because it's Greek and as far as the usage and its connotations, we think of the Greek mythologies. But it's not just a Greek thing. I mean, it's a part of all the religions, going back before Judaism.
But they see all the Greek gods as false gods. So to them, maybe that's calling Jesus like a false god.
I don't think they do. I think they see him as demons and fallen angels. I don't think that they not gods, not on par with Yahweh, but they certainly think that there are demons or some other powers that God is jealous for them not to worship. I just didn't know if you felt comfortable using the term because I use it and it applies. And if it's uncomfortable, I just need to understand why.
Because I want to stick to the plot line before me. Have a pattern of sound words which you hear from me, Paul. So
you're just saying using consistent terms. You wouldn't alter the terms that you use, but you don't consider Jesus. I'm sorry, Stephen. Go ahead.
No, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I was just you were talking about using the same pattern of words over and over. That's important to you, but you don't think Jesus is God, do you?
No, not that. I don't.
The word God can be used in a variety of ways. And Jesus said to some humans, "Don't you know that you are God?" So it's a little bit vague as to how the word is used. It could mean placer or subjector, and Moses was a subjector. Pharaoh was a subjector. So it's nothing. It just pisses me off to argue about the Trinity because of those reasons. The Trinity doctrine to me is an excuse to kick your ass out of the fellowship if you don't use lingo like we use the lingo. So therefore I don't use the lingo. So go ahead and kick me out if you want. I don't care.
No, that would be extreme.
For me, it seems that the Trinitarian doctrine contradicts the method of Christ's death, as Paul explains in Romans, that he is roused by the Father. He actually died. Trinitarianism just kind of takes that away by changing it. Either God himself, the Father, died with the Son, or neither of them truly died. And either way, it makes the sacrifice invalid.
So, Will, in the Old Testament, there were a lot of tribes. There were 12 tribes, right? And the Hebrews had this cultural thing that in order to spot a spy in your tribe, they would look for shibboleths. And the word shibboleth, the definition of it is you're using words in the wrong kind of way with the wrong accent. Anyway, so modern day Christians turn the Trinity into a shibboleth. They know if you don't use the Trinity lingo like they use the Trinity lingo, you must be a spy. Let's get rid of you.
Right. It's a test, and that's something that you probably run into a lot because Christians come in here and part of their worldview involves a triune God. And so I know that probably pisses you off, but I run into the same Christians you do, and they do want to talk about it. And they ask me to speak for universalism all the time because I'm friends with you. So it's hard to know what to do with that. Go ask Ace, they tell me. All right, well, I'm asking Ace.
Okay, well, here's what you can tell them. I don't like the word Trinity, and I don't like all of the component words that explain the Trinity, because they're all invented by so-called scholars and theologians, and none of those words are found in the scriptures, including God the Son, 3 in 1, and blah, 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 blah. I mean, they've got whole library shelves explaining the Trinity, and nobody can make sense of it.
I can put it to bed with one question.
What?
Did Jesus worship a god?
He did.
Yes.
And it wasn't a mirror, was it?
Yes.
Okay, that
Three.
was a clarifier, but yeah, the one question.
There are 3 times where Paul explicitly uses the phrase, the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ. That should really close the book.
Yeah, I think so. I think it does, because the Father
yeah.
doesn't worship the Son at any part. He might exalt him or lift him in some way, but he doesn't worship the Son in any of the texts that I see.
That's a good point. Very good point. Harpy, Jill, are you back from your carburetor repair shop? I guess not.
Oh, Will, you might really like, there's a really good mini article by Knock called The Pre-Existence of Christ.
Look at this. Ace hasn't let me in yet. I wonder why. I just let him in twice.
He's never going to watch this over to realize he's been let in twice. He's really low capacity. Let him in one more time now that he's thinking about it. Come on, let's see if his brain will catch up with the program. Hey, Jill.
Okay.
Jill, pay attention. You're on the live stream right now. This is what you've been aching for. Jill.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kiss my ass, Jill.
You know, I love it when people get equal opportunities, but they don't behave in ways that.
And now he's going to go tell all of his friends that I wouldn't let him in. To make himself look good and like a victim.
Look, he's still out there complaining. He's got the volume off, so he's not hearing any of this. So he's still out there just typing madly at the chat.
Priorities.
That's navel gazing right there, buddy.
Yeah, he definitely is not a part of the conversation. He only comes into vain prattle.
But it's great because, like, I tell you this every time he comes in, JG and stuff like that. It's great contrast because they come off as repulsive in their condemnation and their arrogance and all, much the way that my arrogance comes off a bit repulsive. But they're supposed to be representing God. They already assume I'm representing the other guy. So you're not condemning me. Why?
Because you are one for whom Christ died.
Even if I don't believe that?
I don't care.
All's cool here, brother.
If it's true, it's true. You are one for whom Christ died. So bite me.
Well, what if I'm actively working against the book?
Good luck on that.
I appreciate that, Ace. You're a solid character.
Well, honestly, to us, I'd say I think the story doesn't make sense without every single person. And it's all the entire focus of the evangel is preying on your permanent joy. So there's nothing that there's like fundamentally no ill will that anyone, I think, who believes in Paul's evangel can have toward you.
I appreciate that belief.
You know what, Will Freeman, for as much as you want to brag that you are working against the book, you're a piker compared to Jill. He's working against the book more than you are.
I know. I know. If there's a devil, he's rooting for Jill.
Amen.
I ask you, just try in your mind to imagine if Jill was ever given even a modicum of authority or power over anyone other than his Ant Farm.
He would condemn so many to hell. I'd rather have God judge me than Jill.
I could probably safely say that I agree, even if I haven't met God.
Mm-hmm.
I've met Jill. That's enough. I'd rather help Stevie Wonder complete a crossword puzzle.
That is, if Stevie Wonder really is blind. I've
He's
heard
grifting.
I've heard rumors that it's just a stage act.
Well, maybe he just has vision so bad that it's legally blind. I mean, I don't know. I really haven't followed him since his debut. Have you?
My one big experience with Stevie Wonder is in 1976. I had a wife that was a lot of problems, right? She was a drug addict and a whore and a liar and a thief. She stole a lot of money from an employer, and they were going to throw her in jail. And I had to promise that I would pay the money back. And, she was just, a one nightmare after another. And one day when it was ready to go to work, I gave her like $20 to go pay the electric bill. And she spent it on Stevie Wonder's Songs in the Key of Life double album. When I got home, she bought that. She was playing that music, and it's great music. It's great music. But I said, "Where'd you get the money to buy that?" "Oh, you gave me $20. I said, "That was for the electricity. How in the hell are you going to keep playing it if there's no electricity, dumbass?"
That could be like on a sitcom. It's really funny.
You mock my pain.
Yeah, well, you've got power now.
Anyway, so I love the music on Songs in the Key of Life album, but somehow emotionally I'm tied to that horrible experience of being with that gorgeous woman. She was so good looking that men would hit on her while I was standing right next to her.
That's I guess it depends on what kind of person you are, whether that's a tough situation or not.
Well, she gave me plenty of hot tears.
She toughened you up, Ace.
Yeah. Rejoice.
Someone had to teach you to not just trust everything you hear.
Oh, look, we got another harpy in the side.
Well, that's probably as far as he'll go.
He says, "Count on God judging me."
Okay,
I will.
I would
I will.
Can we just, you and I, Ace, unless he can find his scrotum to come in here and defend it himself. As far as God being able to judge anyone, for him to have that ability, he couldn't be omniscient.
Yeah, I can see that. And we need to think about this. I contend that perhaps God judging us is a grand figure of speech, because I also contend that his judgment is to set things right. He's not judging like a vindictive,
When would he have judged?
When would he have judged? See, you're still thinking of the word judge in the normal human framework.
Some sort of action. When would this action have taken place with an omniscient God?
It would take place in many areas. It would start even before creation, because as a figure of speech, he lays out the blueprint on his big table to see what he's going to do with creation. And before time's Aeonian, he lays the thing out and he decides and he judges who does what, when, where, and why. And then he begins creation with Christ. He begins creation with Christ because Christ is the firstborn of creation. And then
So
he creates
there were decisions made.
That's how I explain it. Whether I'm right or not is just
Well, we're just talking here when none of us can know these things, but let's just reason
Right.
about
That's
it
how I
together.
explain it. He started creation several eons ago, and he is not finished with creation yet. And when he's finished, oh my God, I believe that it'll be absolutely marvelous, and we'll all be thrilled with it.
Does he know already what he's going to do then?
Yes.
When did he find that out?
Before he ever started.
Well, it would have to have been, if he's the same God that I've been hearing about, that would have just always been part of what he is and what he's doing.
Always. All is out of him and through him and for him, even if the harpies don't know how to put it together, because the harpies tell us that, yeah, maybe all is out of God, but the chaos is not out of God. It's out of somebody else. So they have to invent, another God that's just as powerful as the good God. He's the evil God who creates evil. And don't blame God for creating evil. We got to have another God. And so they've got this.
All right. Well, let me come in the side entrance here. Okay. God is omniscient. He knows all the things. He's always known the things that he was going to do, and he's doing them. Does God have free will of any sort?
No, the word free will wouldn't even apply to him, because even God is bound by his own nature.
It seems he is the most bound. He doesn't even have the illusion of making decisions.
Yeah.
I don't even have an illusion of making decisions. Decisions don't exist.
I don't know that follows.
So
you
God's
must
will
have the illusion of it.
God's will is bound up with his own nature, and he gets his will.
Free will is a mental illness, in my opinion. Like, no, I'm serious.
So
like,
it is a thing. It does
anyone
exist.
who can't figure out that free will isn't real, I didn't even believe in free will when I thought I believed in free will. And as soon as you give it half a second of thought, it makes you'd have to be.
How would you prove it though?
I don't know how someone could be so mentally ill that they would even question it.
Justin, let's just consider that I'm that mentally ill, and let's just role play.
No,
how would you test that? How would you test the idea that free will exists or doesn't exist?
I would open my eyes.
Right, that might be good enough for you, but how would you test it in a way that demonstrates that it exists to others?
Well,
it's not my job. That's exactly the
opposite.
opposite.
But you've determined that everyone that doesn't see things the way that you see it has a mental illness. I'd like to know how you determine that.
The light has shined in the darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not.
All right, well,
that's all I
Ace,
think of.
I can already see where this is going. So
I feel like free will is just an excuse. Like it's an excuse for, say, judging people, and that's really it. I mean, I don't think anyone actually really can think they have a free will. It's more just an excuse that I'm important, and I can do what I want. I can do what I want, Ace.
I'm so glad to know that.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't either. Did you look at those comments? It was pretty.
I went over to Jack's Max and read through that.
Yeah.
I even left a comment of my own. I said, thank you, Jack, for including me in the list of the 10 most dangerous theologians.
Right.
It was such an honor. By the way, could you answer a question for me? Are we saved by grace or by our faith in grace?
Right.
And we'll see how he responds.
Oh, he's already responded. False
yeah.
dilemma fallacy.
What?
He says, false dilemma fallacy. We are saved by grace through faith. One does not negate the other. That's what the scripture teaches, whether you like it or not. In all technicality, Christ saves, not faith. Really? Is that true, Jack's back? Christ saves, not faith? Faith is merely the conduit. You foolish, biblically maladroit idiot. The same fact that you use logical fallacies like that to demonstrate how unsound your theological position is. By the way, every sentence here is like ended with a lot of exclamation points, so he's really important. Take a hike, you fraud. Well, I'm very convinced.
Uh-huh. Okay, I guess I'll take a hike.
Yeah, I like taking hikes, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
They're nice. You know.
It aids digestion.
So we were talking, on the phone earlier, and you pointed out that the guy Calvin, plotted with the Catholics about to kill, people he hated. He hated the Catholics, but if he could plot with the Catholics to kill a Unitarian and a Universalist, one who apparently knew like 8 languages by the age of 17. All the biblical languages, even all the religious languages, like Arabic too.
Could you bring that article up?
Yeah, he has a whole book, and I found some of the quotes. Like one of the quotes I found. Let me read it.
Yeah, could you bring it up on the screen so we could share it with everyone?
Yeah. And remember how this subject came up is you said someone in Jack Smack's comments sounded a lot like it reminded you of that story kind of, because he said we're more dangerous. The people on Jack Smack's list, top 10 idiots on YouTube or something like that.
Top 10 false teachers, top 10 demon, hell-bound retard Christian theologians. Yeah. Hell-bound, stupid idiot.
Idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So what I suggested was that type of attitude sounds like we're still in the dark ages when they would burn witches and heretics left and right.
Right. And someone in his comments.
It doesn't sound like any progress has been made to where the Christian community, or shall we call them the super Christians, have any love or grace toward those less fortunate with less agile brains. So God can't save the stupid. No, he's only going to save those smart ones like Jack.
So, speaking of what you said, one of the things this guy said that you mentioned, he said something like he has like a sermon or some quote or something. To kill a man is to kill a man. And the idea is that, or what he gets at and what he's saying in that.
Who's saying this?
Michael Servetus, the guy you were talking about.
Uh-huh.
The guy Calvin burned at the stake, or he had the Catholics. He plotted with the Catholics to find the man because he was far off in Geneva, and this man escaped prison when he was being tried. Damn, this guy is a Paul. Like, look at this. He's escaping prison. He has like I listened to some stuff on it. He was being tried for heresy, just like Paul. He escaped prison. They had while he went out to like piss, the prison guard was distracted and he just escaped, ran away or something somehow.
Mm-hmm.
So then he goes off to be a physician, like to try to like calm the matter down, but he can't escape the calling of God at some point, so he's going to start seeing what people are saying. And apparently he was passing by Geneva or something to get somewhere else or somewhere, and someone spotted him, and it was a Sunday, and so he went to church because it would be more unnormal at that time to not go to church. So he would be more likely to be spotted if he didn't go to church. And it was a Sunday, so he goes to church. Too bad he wasn't in the Jamie Russell camp. And so he goes to church, but someone spots him and recognizes him, and he's put back into, the chains, and is eventually put on a cross. They had already tried him that he needs to be killed way before that. No, sorry, that was how it. I think that was how it. I don't know if I'm getting the order of events right, but eventually, once everything's said and done, he's put on a cross. It's lit on fire, and they took the most the wood, whatever the wood was that was like believed to burn the slowest.
Greenwood.
Yeah. And they roll naked, and they roll him down the street, and everyone mocks, and apparently people were saying recant and we'll let you free, and such, rioters and probably the governors or whatever, recant and we'll let you free,
As if that would work with the frenzy of the mob. They would say your recanting is not serious.
Right, yeah, that's a good point, but he did not recant, and the last thing he said was something like, like to say that Jesus is the Son of God, but but in a way that was very clear that he was taking like an Arian type of position on the matter nonetheless, while he was being burned alive on a cross and rolled down the street for 30 minutes till he died. Yep. But yeah, here's a quote from him. Let me put it on the screen here. I gotta put it. Okay, here's some. Share screen. I just thought it was cool because everyone has heard of this guy, but I wasn't familiar with anything about what he believed. And it's funny because I saw, I was just doing some research on the matter, and you pointed out how did they talk about it, and as we were reading, got questions. One of the the Wretched channel, it says it says something like, oh, wait, I'll just read it here. You'll be able to find it just by searching his name. They're a Calvinist channel, Christian fundamentalists, Calvinistic Christian fundamentalist, big channel. Let's see. And this was their title to one of their videos. It says, Atheist accusation. John Calvin murdered Michael Servetus. Instant eye roll here.
Instant eye roll?
Yeah. That's the title of his Calvin, this fundamentalist video, that popular fundamentalist video. He says he says insert eye roll here. My bad. He's saying, put, his first reaction is an eye roll, and he wants to make it clear.
So eye rolls are connected with bird hands, don't you know?
Yeah, they're like a more extreme bird. That you do an eye roll, then you do the bird hands, right?
Uh-huh.
So tell me this doesn't sound like a quote from the Ace Theo channel. Like, you wouldn't be able to tell a fucking difference. I shouldn't have even pointed out this was him, because this sounds.
And what year was this?
Huh?
What year was Michael Servetus killed?
1550 something. There's the exact day is known. One sec. Because he was burned alive. It was October like 29 something. October 29. What was it? I had it saved.
So you guys in the side chat, next time you see Jill in side chat, ask Jill if the Calvinists have corporately asked for forgiveness for burning Michael Servetus, because it was clearly murder.
Instant eye roll here will probably be Jill's reaction too. This was when, and the idea that he plotted with the people he hated, Catholics, just
You mean John Calvin? John Calvin plotted with people he hated. Let's make sure we got the characters assigned correctly.
Yeah, that's correct. Because see, this guy knew. Let me see. He knew Arabic, Greek, Hebrew, Latin, and other languages too. By the time he was 17, so that's what got him in trouble. I'm sure he was searching the scriptures, and anyone who can contend with if anyone's a super Christian of that time, wouldn't it be John Calvin?
Yeah.
John Calvin's like the most super Christian of super Christians. Like he's like the Augustine of he's like the Augustine of today, right?
Right.
And look what he said. Look what this guy, the one guy that, let me pull up that Got Questions thing again.
And also make it bigger if you can.
Yeah,
so.
I am about to. So my Got Questions, let's see. Got Questions had this idea in mind. He said, oh my God, this is so fucked. Look at some of the stuff Got Questions that I'll put here. Okay, let me. Okay. So this was by Michael. This was by one of us, but it sounds like I don't know how, but he must have got like a time travel box because he's been listening to Ace Theo. 1,000 times a kid. Oh, by the way, most of his writings are just on Unitarianism, but if this doesn't sound like us, I don't know what does.
Yeah.
1,000 times the kingdom of Christ is called eternal. But in the consummation of the times, it's translated here, it will be delivered to God. This does not mean that the glory of Christ will be reduced, for the reason that its greatest glory is to have managed everything until the end and to have submitted everything to the Father as it was his will. He will deliver up the kingdom to God as a superior general hands over to the emperor the palm of victory. Take that in. This sounds like exactly like us.
Read it again.
Yeah. 1,000 times the King of Christ is called eternal, but in the consummation of the times it will be delivered to God. This does not mean the glory of Christ will be reduced, for the reason that its greatest glory is to have managed everything until the end and to have submitted everything to the Father as it is his will. He will deliver the kingdom of God as a superior general hands over to the emperor the palm of victory. In the same manner, since all the reason to govern will terminate by that time, powers will be abolished, the authorities and administration of the Holy Spirit will cease, since we will have no need for eternities or mediators, as God will be all in all. And then he makes a little joke at the end, and then the dispensation of the Trinity will be over, or something like that. This is like, have you not said this exactly? Is this an Ace Theo quote? I don't know about this.
Kind of, yeah.
I mean, you said this does not mean that the glory will be reduced, for it's Christ's greatest glory to have managed everything until the end and to have submitted everything to the Father.
Mm-hmm.
And then what about this part? There will be no reason for
Use
to
your
govern.
use your cursor to highlight it.
Yeah, since all the reason to govern will terminate by that time.
Right.
Powers
Exactly.
will be abolished. He's talking about 1 Corinthians 15.
He is talking about 1 Corinthians 15. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
So that would be almost 600 years ago that this was written.
yeah. This was when he was murdered, so he had to have come to that conclusion sometime before he was murdered.
Mm-hmm.
So what's that? That's probably 500 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right? And then Calvin this was Got Questions. Calvin agreed with the sentence of death passed on Servetus. By the way, Calvin plotted for that. That was part of Calvin. It's not just agreed. He was the whole, the whole stick of the matter.
Mm-hmm.
It was all, he was the one pushing for all this. But he says, however, he urged that in mercy Servetus be executed by the sword, not by burning, but the council rejected his decision.
Oh yeah, aren't those Christians just sweet? Sweet as butter.
Yeah.
Sweet as honey and butter.
Yeah. Michael Servetus, but he said, to put it in perspective, right? Michael Servetus, I don't know how this is putting it in good perspective, because Calvin is a super Christian, and this just makes him look worse. But they think, to put in perspective, Michael Servetus was the only heretic executed in Geneva in Calvin's lifetime. In comparison, between 3,000 and 10,000 people were executed by Catholics in Spain alone during the Inquisition. As tragic as Servetus's death was, it should be kept in perspective.
Fuckers.
Literally. Oh, this was just some stuff I was writing. It was copy paste. I'm like, I've said most of that, but this is a hero of faith if anyone is. Wow. That's amazing. Like, look at what. Where's the? Yeah, just go look at anything on this guy. It's funny because it's like the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
JG and Jill and Catholics and Orthodox can all come in here and bash us, and they all can come together despite all their hatred for each other and each other's doctrines, right?
Right. So Calvin more or less had a wonderful pat on the back agreement with the Catholics when it came to getting that Michael Servetus bastard.
Right. That's isn't that what Jill and JG and Eric?
So we could say
the exact same thing. They hate each other.
We could say that Calvinism is a branch of Catholicism.
It is. What's the difference?
Yeah, you got dead bodies.
Some of the stuff Calvin hated this guy for were even little tiny things like infant baptism, I think.
Was Calvin into infant baptism?
Yeah. At least that's what I'm aware of.
Well, sir.
Yep. Calvin was Catholic from the word go.
Right, so he was not an Anabaptist.
Yeah, I assume so, because one of the things that he was one of the more minor, even they thought it was more minor, accusations, or not accusations, but things he was tried under for heresy and found guilty of was being an Anabaptist. But he wasn't an Anabaptist by any stretch of the imagination. He just didn't.
Michael Servetus was tried for being an Anabaptist?
Yeah, and he was found guilty of being an Anabaptist. But what they meant by that was he did not believe in infant baptism. So he was, in any connection to the matter, he was thrown under the, fault finders. But that's not why he was murdered. It was just find as many faults as you. It was like a bunch of things, right? But it was mainly the Trinity. that he wrote like he was totally. And I'm sure there was other reasons people did not like him, but all Trinity all the time, right? And that's what he wrote a lot of stuff on, and so they didn't like that.
Boys and girls, just so you'll know, the Anabaptist movement of the 1500s and 1600s was a movement that said that infant baptism had no effect because the baby has no choice in the matter. So they were all about the doctrine that when you become an adult, then you have to choose Christ and then get baptized. Anna means instead of. So they were against infant baptism. And instead of that, you should get baptized as an adult with your conscience, free will, participation in the matter. And the Anabaptist movement was kind of cool. I mean, it was, at least pulling away from Orthodox Catholic bullshit, but the Catholics would do some bloodletting of the Anabaptists, and Calvin apparently was participating in killing the Anabaptist movement, just burning them, cutting their heads off, murdering 3,000 to 10,000 people, it said in this little article that Justin
that's for the Catholics.
Right, well.
The only thing guy Calvin really.
But Calvin didn't condemn it. He didn't say these guys are murderers.
Calvin, the one guy he really wanted to get rid of, and why not? Calvin's super Christian himself, and guy comes along and knows the scriptures, and
we mustn't discount that it wasn't just purely theological on Calvin's part, because his little city, Geneva, was a theocracy, and he was the head of the theocracy. So the government was Calvin. And so we can't discount the idea that Servetus was a challenge to his rulership authority. His income stream was being challenged. If Servetus gained any traction among the people, then that would be a problem for Calvin. So money was a motivator, I'm suggesting. Calvin was looking out for his income stream, since it was a theocracy, which means it's not a democracy. No, you got to have the right theological beliefs to be a part of this city government, because at the time there were city states rather than nation states.
Potentially, because he wrote a book. Calvin wrote a book called something Institutes of Christianity or something, and Michael Servetus, after having escaped and having become a physician and trying to stay away from all that for a while, he wrote a partial, or he wasn't even finished, but he sent the unfinished copy to Calvin, and it was titled the same thing as Calvin's book in a way, but instead of Institutes of Christianity, it was something like, what was it? It was like, it starts with a D. What?
Doctrine?
No. What's it?
Disaster?
No.
Ditch digging?
No, stop.
Dorky?
Yeah, no. Let's see here. It's a fancy word. Where is it? I don't know. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of it. Let's see here.
Dichotomy?
No.
That's a fancy
word. A word that like deconstructs, but not that word. Let's see.
Calvin agreed with the sentence of death passed on Servetus. However, he urged that in mercy Servetus be executed by the sword, not by burning. How magnanimous of Calvin. Let me at him. Yeah, I want to be a Calvinist.
Yeah. I want to. You might as well just say I want to be a super Christian. What's the difference? Where is the title? I can't think of the word. Well, basically, it was just he changed the first word of Calvin's book and critiqued it, right, with scripture, and Calvin had a meltdown about it, and that led to his death. That led to him plotting with the Catholics. He had to go search really long or far and wide for someone who would publish it, and by the way, the publisher was tried and killed too. And the publisher really had nothing to do with it besides that he didn't like Calvin, apparently. So he went through with it.
And so they burned the printer, huh?
Yep. But I don't know what they did exactly with him, but they killed him, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, at least he was found guilty. I don't know what they did after that. Or I think he said, or it was said that he was killed, but I don't remember exactly. But I know, it's just funny because it's it's the same thing. They can all get along when it's, this guy's a universalist. He's dangerous. He's dangerous. What was the whole comment that made you think of this was when I read someone's comment in Jack Smack's section, the video about you and I and some other, whoever's, and I was because of their superstition, of course. He says that we're more dangerous than murderers or something.
Really? More dangerous than murderers when Calvinism encourages murdering?
No, someone John.
Yeah, a commenter said that.
Yeah, he's not a Calvinist. Whoever is in the comment section, Jack Smack's not a Calvinist. But what I'm pointing out is because of their superstition and free will and random salvation kind of thing, heresy, so-called, is going to condemn someone to eternal punishment. So I understand what he believes makes sense.
So
in regard to what his superstition, we would be more dangerous.
All right, so they believed that Michael Servetus was bound for eternal punishment, so they hurried it along and burned him at the stake. How's that? They're helping God out by burning Servetus because he's going to burn in hell anyway. So let's get it on.
Right. So let's get rid. Well, they're not fighting. They're not helping him. They're helping the people that might get deceived by him. That was the idea that someone was posting in Jack Smack's comments about why we're more dangerous than murderers or whatever. Because it makes sense when you're superstitious, super Christian, a free will one at least.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the fruit of falsehood. I'm sure. Think about it. What did Jesus said? What? But the hour is coming that everyone who is killing you should suppose that he is offering divine service to God.
Oh man,
that's John 16:2. Man, they're offering divine service to God. See, if it like you said, if it was another era, it would be their duty to kill us, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Because of their superstitious eternal hell beliefs. That's the fruit of such. And you can't even blame them. And you can't even say they're illogical. Of course, they're unbelievers and they don't know anything about scripture and only know everything about superstition. but they genuinely believe something logical there, that if we're just to break it down, besides the insanity of, and the lack of a conscience someone has to hold to such premises or such beliefs, if we were to just reduce the beliefs down to variables, as to say that if eternal punishment in fire is true, and these guys are probably not going to do anything but supposedly to make people heretics, then let's just get rid of them. I mean, doesn't that make sense? Isn't that exactly what they're saying? I used to say those things over the phone to people. Like I used to say things like what he said, not like say get rid of them. I used to say things like exactly what it was said about us there, that they're more dangerous than, criminals and murderers and such, because they're going to lead people to eternal punishment. Brain dead. Superstition's a bitch.
Okay, I'm going to wind it up there. Thanks for helping out, Justin. This was a pleasure to hear about this brother in the Lord, a Unitarian, Universalist kind of guy. He was at least trying to think a new thought. And God bless Michael Servetus. It'll be a pleasure to meet him in the day of the Lord, or in the day of God, whichever, wherever we show up with him. I'm going to get him a cup of coffee and pick his brain. If that's for me, I'm not here. Thanks, brothers and sisters, for stopping in. Give me a thumbs up and leave comments and share this episode with somebody. And God bless Michael Servetus. Grace to you. Bye for now.